Yo, what's going on, everybody? So I have a banger of a trade. So if you've watched my last two videos, you guys are gonna see that I've been breaking down and using a lot more order blocks, changing the state of delivery. These levels have been so key, right? So what I'm gonna show you right now is a trade that I actually took today, the day I'm posting this video, because I haven't posted anything over the weekend, so I'm kind of mad about that. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just try to take a trade today and break it down. If we win, and we did win. So I'm gonna show you guys the screen recording right now. This is me securing our trade right now. So now I'm gonna actually break it down using the exact same methods that I taught you in the mini lesson in the last video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm gonna go to my YouTube page right now, where you can see right here, I'm literally showing you guys the order block mini lesson. You guys should go watch that. It really helps. And this is basically how I took this trade. So let's just do a couple of things, right? Obviously, we're gonna go and rewind to when session actually starts, right? And this is what I'm looking at going into session, okay? Obviously, you guys know we actually always start on the daily time frame, so this is actually what I'm looking for, all right? This is what I'm looking for. And what do I see here? I see a couple of things here, right? Again, remember, we're predicting Wednesday, so this is a formed candle. This is yesterday's candle, so these candles are formed. I see a couple of things, right? I'm gonna mark off this daily imbalance all the way over here, right? Because this is a major level that you always want to see price, really, reach up to rebalance out, right? Obviously, you have your highs and lows that are created when that candle closes. And there's not much else on the daily time frame. I don't see any key levels that were swept that could really push price the other way. But if I had to pick a bias, right, my bias is going to be, I was really looking for shorts, right? I don't like how this candle closed with such weak momentum, but price did close strongly and has been shorting for the last couple of days. We've had a big bearish market actually, so I'm actually looking for shorts, but I do understand that I do have a high over here and I do have a daily imbalance that we could reach to. So I don't have a definitive bias here, which I hate those days. Those days already piss me off. When I have a strong daily bias, then those trades always go well, right? But you have to keep an open mind now, right? And now what I like to do is really push forward towards that 2 a.m. spot where you can actually see the last 4-hour candle before we head into session. So that's why I'm always breaking trades down like this, right? If you see me go to the 2-hour candle, that's because this candle takes you to 10 p.m. And that's why, because if I hit next, it'll show you the 6 p.m. candle that closes at 10. We trade within that last hour, so I don't like to see that. This is what I'm looking at when I'm pre-analyzing. So what do I see here? I actually see a couple things, right? You have to pay attention to these things, something I never really talked about, and that's the new daily opening gap, right? The new daily opened up with a gap right here, right? And we call this the end dog ICT terms, okay? And what this is a gap when that new daily candle closes, right? And price usually always wants to go back and respect that level, and if it doesn't, it'll break back through it. What I like about those levels is that when you have those gaps, that you can probably expect price to hit that level every time, right? That within that same day. So we have an end dog level, and price actually creates an H4 FVG here, okay? So price creates an end dog, price creates the H4 FEG. So now I have two levels in which I can take a trade off of, right? This is going to be my internal to external model, right? Meaning I'm taking an external liquidity level and taking it up to an internal liquidity level and taking it up to an external liquidity level, external being this or external being this. How can you determine this? Well, when you have liquidity up here and liquidity up here within two ranges, right? The highs and the lows, right? In between here are these levels. Internal, okay? So I do have my model setting up. I do have internal levels that can push price to an external level, okay? But this is really all I have. I have no other fair value gaps. I have nothing else to really base my trade off of. Even when you go down to the daily time frame, the 1-hour time frame, right? There's nothing at all that really happens there, right? I have no fair value gaps, okay? And yeah, now I'm pushing up till 9 a.m., right? This is the 8 a.m. candle closing at 9 a.m. 8 a.m. candle closes rejecting the H4 fair value gap, which I really like to see. But you have to remember two things. One, we're still not in session. I don't necessarily would like to take trades when I'm not in session. We're not in session, and we still have this end dog that needs to be balanced out. So if you were to long here, it could be a little bit premature because price could take another dip, okay? So this is where I then go to that lower time frame, right? if price is going to go long here, right, I need to be definitively clear, right? And that means I need to determine my change in the state of delivery, which will let me know when price is going to be going the other way, and that's all the way up here. So it's actually very highly unlikely that this was going to be that I'm going to be longing off this H4 level, because this is all I have. I have a level all the way up here. I don't believe that price is going to be pushing up there yet. Okay, so again, we're now going to push up until 9:30. All right, so this is 9:10, this takes us to 9:15, and this takes us to 9:30. We're now in session, right? So as soon as I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, cool. I actually got what I wanted this entire time. I got price balancing out this H4 fair value gap, and I got price balancing out this end dog right here. Now, the cool thing about this is that price has created a new level in which a new change in the state of delivery level, in which now we have another point. We have a different point, a little bit lower, that can actually looks realistic to take a trade off of, right? Why is this my change in the state of delivery? It's because if price closes and retests above this level, then price is most likely going to start delivering the other way. But remember, you can't just do this on any time frame whenever you want. A liquidity key level has to be swept. In this case, it was the end dog. So if you just take this in some random, you just take a CISD, you just take an order block, it's not going to work because there's nothing pushing the market. Okay, so this is my change in the state of delivery. What I want now is for price. If price is going to continue to go down, I'll try to chase that trade via an M15 fair value gap. That's my continuous model. But I don't really think it's going to happen. I want to push this market up. So price is actually going to respect this level, and boom, price actually just blast through this level, right? Now, something I've been getting better at is waiting for closures, and it's been a huge game changer. I really, think you guys should do the same, right? So even with this closure, I'm still not taking that trade, right? Because I don't want to get wicked out, and I don't want to get faked out. Price can easily just do this, So what I want is for something to get respected here, right? So we go into that next 55 minute, and price is actually going to wick that same end dog level again. And it closes under the CIS level, which I actually don't like, but that's why I actually waited again. Because this doesn't happen often, right? When you get a clean CIS rejection, you're going to get the closure above. This time it closed under. So I'm like, okay, if this pulled price down, price is going to continue to push down, right? Or if price pushes up, that's going to tell me that's the story I've been waiting for. And price closes back above. So now not only do I get a change in state of delivery, price closes above, price rejects that level harshly, and then the next 5-minute candle closes high momentum bullish. That is my entry time frame, right? With my stop loss at the lows, and I'm going to be reaching for 2R. And I'm going to be reaching for 2R, which is going to be right here. This is what I did today, right? Exactly. And price did what? Price pretty much played out, and it takes profit at 11.10. I held this trade for exactly 1 hour and 25 minutes. Now, beautiful trade, as you guys see how we're using these levels, right? I'm literally dropping a model for you guys, and if you guys want me to make a whole video on that, comment down below. You guys always remember my Instagram is in the description. If you guys ever want to send me DMs or join the mentorship or ask any questions at all about your own trading or my trading, I literally answer everything. I always answer comments, and it's greatly appreciated too, you guys commenting, liking, subscribing. But this is a beautiful trade. This is how long I traded that. I took this trade for $670 profit. I actually started the week off negative 150. So when you saw a screenshot and I showed you my balance, it was only like 400 some. But that's because I was down on the week on Monday. I took like a small loss, right? I exited the trade, and I haven't traded since today. Hit 670, risk to reward, baby. Beautiful fucking trade. I can't write this up. Beautiful. And one more thing, if you guys are wondering why I always show screenshots of me closing out my position, the reason being is because when I enter a trade, I actually don't really sit on the chart. I don't sit here. I don't sit here and watch this trade go by. I have stuff to do. I have to work out. I have to edit stuff. I'm cooking breakfast also. It's 10 in the morning. So if I'm looking for a trade, I'm focused. I'm watching. But if I'm in a trade, listen, I'm confident. There's a reason I took that trade. Maybe I'll hop in every 5 minutes to see what's going on. Every 15 minutes, see what's going on. Every 15-minute candle, see what's going on. I don't get any alerts. But that's why. Then because I just get an alert saying full TP hit. I take it off, so I'm able to screen record it for the YouTube video, which is honestly kind of stupid because sometimes I'll do that and I'm like, okay, cool. I'll go and I'll screen record and I lose like $100 because it's rejecting my TP area. Oh, because I want to show you guys, which is crazy. But beautiful trade. I hope you guys implement this into your trading. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. My last video blew up and I really appreciate it. My last couple of videos have been blowing up. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Deuce.